Tonight's game is presented by Lorix Auto Repair at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington. To find out more, visit lorixauto.com.
Welcome into the Coach Larry Davis Show. We're joined by Brookland-Cayce head coach Larry Davis as the Bearcats come off back-to-back road losses to top 10 teams last week and include the number one team in the state, Gray Collegiate, Friday. Coach, what did you take away from those two games last week?
Well, just, a lack of experience. Showed a lot in that game. I thought we played tremendously well the first half. We were covering up defensive assignments. We were actually flying around, hustling, played hard. I thought that was probably the hardest half we've actually played as a team, overall. But, they're a good team. I tipped my hat to them, and they did what they needed to do to get a win.
Coach, despite the loss, you got a big boost with Carter Jackson Friday returning to the lineup, leading the team with 18 points. Hadn't played since December. What did you see from him that stood out?
Well, Carter's he's a big-time player, and he shows up in big-time games. And, we've missed that from him this year and, in situations where he's been absent, but I thought some of the other guys have filled in their role exceptionally well, and we've gotten some production out of guys we didn't expect to get production out of. So we get a chance with Carter not being on the floor for those guys to get a chance to play and grow a little bit.
Guy who's really stood out to me all season, Coach Isaiah Daniels, had 16 points Friday. Been a big part of the team's success so far this season. What makes him such a steady presence for you?
Well, Isaiah does a tremendous good job. He's a kid that works extremely hard on his craft, and what he's done, he's able to pull away from the basket a little bit and drive people on, from the perimeter area. He's a matchup nightmare for a lot of the forwards in our league, and for him, being athletic and being able to shoot the basketball, gives us a lot of options and versatility on the offensive side.
The winter weather we talked about right before we went on the air over the last couple of weeks has really limited your practice time. How challenging has that been, Coach, and how have you adjusted?
That has been one of the most challenging things that I've had to face as a coach. Again, we haven't had a chance to practice coming off of snow days. We played Friday and, we're off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So, again, we go into the same thing we did lead into the game against Midland Valley. We got our kids, we went through the same routine, we're able to watch some video and, have Zoom calls and try to get some information, spread out to the guys, during that time. And for us, we just want to make sure that, it gives us some time to, get some rest and, heal up some of the banging bruises that some of the guys have. And it gives us the opportunity, to take the court hopefully at full strength tonight.
Coach, when you don't get as many practices as you like, what becomes the biggest emphasis? Is it mental prep, film work, or just fundamentals?
It's the practice. It's the feel of the game. Basketball you have to have a lot of feel when it comes to the game of basketball, and your timing, it throws your timing off. You're not able to get in to a rhythm. And for us, just coming in and getting shots up and trying to prepare for a game has been very difficult the last 2 weeks. But, nevertheless, the other teams are going through the same thing.
Yeah.
So, we have to find a way to fight that adversity and get wins, possible wins.
Coach, tonight you face an Aiken team that we were fortunate to beat the first time on the road back in January. What stands out to you as you look at Aiken and preparing for them tonight?
Well, they have a young man on their team that really makes them go, number 20. He's dynamic with the basketball from one end of the floor to the other. He lives in the paint. He makes really good decisions. He's a hound on the defensive side of the ball. Does an outstanding job for him. And they have a couple kids that are really athletic on the inside. We got to do a job on them to keep them off the offensive glass and not let them beat us in transition. So we can do that. I feel good about our chances, but they're a really good team, and they can't be overlooked.
Yeah, and you're right, Coach. Right now we're in third place, tied with Midland Valley. Got Aiken breathing down our neck. With a game like tonight, do you add any pressure to going into tonight, or is it kind of business as usual?
It's kind of business as usual. I don't, with a young team like this, you want to stress really, just how important, every possession is.
Yeah.
Try to win every possession. on the defensive side of the ball and the offensive side, and score will take care of itself. So what we're focusing on basically is coming out and trying to hold serve on the defensive end and execute on the offensive end and try to get the best shot possible for Brookland-Cayce.
Sounds good, Coach. Good luck to you tonight. Always appreciate your time.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
That's Coach Larry Davis, head basketball coach at Brookland-Cayce High School. Our Countdown to Tip-Off show continues right here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Don't throw your money down the drain. Call Perfecto Plumbing, your local pros with an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. Serving Cayce, Columbia, and the entire Midlands with affordable, high-quality plumbing you can trust. We're licensed, bonded, and insured. From water heater installs to drain cleanings, Perfecto Plumbing handles it all without breaking the bank. We believe in building trust, delivering excellence, and giving back to the community we love. Visit perfectoplumber.com to request your free estimate. That's perfectoplumber.com or call 803-404-9984 today.
Looking for homemade goodness that hits the spot? Come on down to Breads and Such, home of your midnight baker. Located at 1220 C Avenue in West Columbia, we're your go-to for mouth-watering homemade meals, scrumptious desserts, and that perfect cup of Liberty Beans coffee. Each of our desserts is made with love and the finest of ingredients. We've always got something fresh to satisfy your sweet tooth. Our variety of pound cakes are baked fresh and perfect for any occasion. Need catering? We've got you covered. Let us bring the homemade goodness to your next event. We also offer on-site catering, perfect for any special event. And don't forget our custom gift baskets, an ideal treat for someone special. Open Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We're here to serve you the best. Visit us at breadsandsuch.com for more info. Breads and Such, where we just ain't loafing around.
Hi, I'm Stacy Sizemore, your local South Carolina Farm Bureau insurance agent. As a longtime resident of this community, I've had the privilege of raising my family right here in Columbia. I understand what makes this place special, and I'm committed to helping you protect what's important to you. Whether it's your home, your car, or your loved ones, I'm here to make sure you have the right coverage, tailored to your needs. My office is conveniently located at 7501 Irmo Drive, and I'm always ready to sit down and talk about how I can help. I don't just want to meet your needs, but exceed your expectations. My number is 803-609-5431. Let's work together to keep you and your family protected with someone who truly understands the community we call home. That's 803-609-5431. I look forward to hearing from you.
Coming up in just a moment, tonight's Keys to the Game, brought to you by Krantz Cooling and Heating. Visit them at krantzcooling.com.
Krantz Cooling and Heating was established in 1983 and is known for providing top-notch heating, cooling, and air conditioning services to the residents of Central South Carolina. We work on all makes and models of heating and air conditioning equipment. We do new installations, seasonal maintenance, routine repairs, indoor air quality enhancements, and ductwork. Our team operates with integrity, transparency, and a commitment to 100% customer satisfaction. To find out more or to schedule an appointment, visit us at krantzcooling.com. Krantz with a K and Cooling with a K.
Tonight's Keys to the Game are brought to you by Krantz Cooling and Heating. Visit them at krantzcooling.com. Now with tonight's Keys to the Game, here's Kurt Pesci.
All right, Mike, I tell you what, I think need to get off to a big start tonight. I like to score 18 to 20 points in this first quarter.
Absolutely.
Not just that, you want to limit your turnovers. That's kind of been the one bugaboo all year long is turnovers. The game's going to be fast-paced. Try to control it a little bit, maybe. Hit your free throws. Let's try to maybe look like we might have a little bit of size advantage on these guys. So let's maybe try to take the ball inside a little bit and see if we can't get some easy baskets and then also, force some turnovers and get some easy points in transition.
Absolutely. That's some great keys to the game. Again, brought to you by our friends over at Krantz Cooling and Heating. We'll take a final timeout. When we come back, we'll be ready for tonight's tip-off between the Brookland-Cayce Bearcats and the Aiken Hornets. Back with more in a moment. Bearcat basketball right here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Don't throw your money down the drain. Call Perfecto Plumbing, your local pros with an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. Serving Cayce, Columbia, and the entire Midlands with affordable, high-quality plumbing you can trust. We're licensed, bonded, and insured. From water heater installs to drain cleanings, Perfecto Plumbing handles it all without breaking the bank. We believe in building trust, delivering excellence, and giving back to the community we love. Visit perfectoplumber.com to request your free estimate. That's perfectoplumber.com or call 803-404-9984 today.
Join us at the best buffet in town, the Cafe at Brookland Banquet and Conference Center, located at 1046 Sunset Boulevard in West Columbia. We're open Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. View our weekly menu at brooklandbaptist.org. You can also call the menu line at 803-744-7929. Looking for a place to host your next event? Give us a call at 803-744-7953. Brookland Banquet and Conference Center.
Tonight's game is presented by Lorix Auto Repair at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington. To find out more, visit lorixauto.com.
And welcome back to Bearcat Arena. In the center circle for the Bearcats is Isaiah Daniels, and jumping in the center circle for them is going to be Armani Jones, the sophomore, averaging 13 points a game. He's a force inside too, Kurt.
Yeah, sure is.
Be a good matchup between these two tonight. Good home crowd behind us. You only see the visitors right now, but got a good home crowd behind us. Toss and the tap on the way, controlled by Aiken. Bearcats will peel back on defense. Julian Graham, who's kind of the straw that stirs the drink for their offense, running the point. We'll get it back to Armani Jones and running a little motion offense right now. Good man-to-man defense out there on Torrent McKenzie. McKenzie, the coach's son, and plays like a typical coach's son. High basketball IQ.
Yep.
We've seen it over the years, haven't we?
Sure have.
Baseball field, football field. Ball batted around, shot no good. They get the rebound as Aiken coming in, Sanjaya Johnson, but whistle blows, foul on the court.
I think they're good. Isaiah Daniels that time on a push.
That'll be his first foul, first team foul. And if you're watching at home, be sure to click that like button and also subscribe if you're already doing that. Bearcats will get their first possession of the game, swing it out in the corner. Isaiah Ori trying to heat up tonight. Tosses outside, Avery Richardson, left wing three, misses wide. Aiken gets the loose ball, pushing it up court. In the hands of Johnson. Johnson high left wing. Bounces it to McKenzie. Check that, that's Luke Warren. Graham at the free throw line, dishes it off, and finishing with a bucket is Graham for them. And an early 2-0 lead for Aiken. Lob down low and ball swatted away. Should be BC ball. No. They're going to give it to Aiken. I'm not sure about that, Kurt. That was close.
That was close.
And after dropping 2 last week, this is a game you can ill afford to lose if you're BC and want to finish in third place and get a possible home playoff game.
Just not that. Conference also. You want to be on a 3-game losing streak with a game at Gilbert Friday night.
Aiken with the basketball, trying to weave it near the free throw line. Swatted away. I think the last touch by the Bearcats it was. Isaiah Ori was trying to save it on that in line. Graham to pull the trigger on the inbounds under their own hoop. Aiken wearing the dark green tonight, white numbers. Bearcats all in all white. Going to call a blocking foul against the Bearcats. Bearcats across the front of the jersey in maroon and white trim.
You see green, I see black. I don't know.
I
you said green. I look. I do have a shade of green.
It's a very dark green.
Yes, it is.
Because I thought it was black until it got right up on me. But I've got a friend that swears the Chicago Bears are in black. I said, no, that's a really dark navy blue. 2-0. Bearcats will get the basketball off their Aiken turnover. And a big game in the region standings as well, because you got BC and Midland Valley locked in at third, and Aiken just behind at 5-5, just a game down. They've still got both BC tonight and Aiken later on.
Foul on the floor that time.
Right now, Bearcats with 2 fouls, 1 on Aiken. And Riley to inbounds it. Looking for the open man, finds Ori in the corner. Ori spins it outside. Daniels in the paint, tosses it outside. Back at Riley, 3 is good, and the Bearcats take their first lead of the night, 3-2. I know you were not feeling good Friday and missed the game, but watched the first half. It was really good to have Carter Jackson back.
Yeah, made a big difference in the first half.
Spins in the lane, can't get it to go. Put back on the way and falling through for Sanjaya Johnson. Gets the basket, and they'll retake the lead, 4-3. Riley with the basketball over in the corner, looking to get rid of it. Got to hurry. Tosses it outside, and Ori trying to save it, does. Taps it over to Daniels. Down to the free throw line, kicks out. Back top of the key, Ori. Ori swings it to Riley. Riley drives in, kicks it deep. Over in the corner, 3 ball. A little bit strong on that one. BC fights for the rebound on the inline. And we'll see who gets the basketball right here.
BC, I believe.
Yep, BC able to get a good break right there. Riley tosses it outside to Ori. Lumps it back in the corner. Then Ori thought about a 3, dribble drive, had it swatted from him. Back to Richardson. Richardson hop step in the lane, swatted from behind. Staying with it, Daniels. Daniels puts it up. Count the basket and the foul.
Good rebound that time by Daniels.
And the Bearcats will retake the lead. That is the 3rd lead change here in the first quarter. Off to a fast start. Bearcats have been so good from the free throw line this year. I mentioned a stat last week. The last 2 games before Gray, we were 23 of 27 from the line. Did get a whole lot of opportunities Friday. Knocks it through to give the Bearcats a 2-point advantage. 6-4 first quarter. 4:35, almost halfway through this one. Push it up court. McKenzie driving in, blocked. Now the Bearcats trying to push it the other end.
Good defense that time.
Ori running the point. Bags it down near the Aiken bench. Lobs it over to Richardson. Back outside, Riley, open look 3. Can't measure that one out. Fighting for it. The Bearcats come up with it. And then we're going to have a jump ball. And possession arrow will stay with BC. Whether you're watching from Aiken tonight or here in the Cayce, West Columbia area, we got people listening from all over the country and watching. Be sure to click that like button on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, pull it up on that big screen TV.
You enjoyed that experience, didn't you, Friday?
I sure did. It's nice.
Ball swatted around, out of bounds. Last touch by the Bearcats. Aiken will keep it.
Yeah, so you don't get to see that because
No.
you're here, but you're live. But still, if you're home sitting on your recliner and you're eating dinner and you're watching on a big screen TV, I mean,
good way to spend a Tuesday or Friday. Stolen away by Riley. Riley taking it strong. Got the layup. Bearcats with their largest lead of the night, 8-4. 3:45 and counting here in the first quarter. Driving baseline, taking it strong, and a good answer basket there by Armani Jones. He has definitely got some muscle inside. Outside to Walker, swings. Richardson short corner. Looks to get rid of it. Top of the key to Ori. Back to Riley. Riley lobs it right elbow. Stopping, popping. Isaiah Daniels. Bearcats lead 10-6. Stolen away Ori. Defense leading the way. Outside Riley filling it. 3. Oh, in and out, no good. Daniels got the board though. Whistle blows underneath. I think the foul will be called on Aiken.
yeah, I think that might be on the rebound, not the shot.
Waiting to get Amari Matthews in the game, and he'll check in for Luke Warren. Amari Matthews, 5'8". He is a ball of energy. I remember him from that first game. Good-looking player. Riley looking for the open man. Backs it out to Ori, swings it back to Riley. Now under 3 minutes to play. Bearcats are blessed to have a lot of good ball handlers.
Yeah.
There he gets the high screen. Open three. Leaves that one a little bit short. Rebound muscled down by Armani Jones down court. Kicking it outside to Jones.
Good defense that time by Richardson.
Driving, 2-on-1. Let's see what happens. They blow the whistle. Foul going to be called against the Bearcats.
Probably on Walker that time, I think, Mike.
3 fouls each on both teams with just 2:33 left in the first quarter. Been a good start to this game, 10-6 ball game. Armani Jones at the free throw line, 6'3" sophomore forward, averaging 13 points a game, 8 boards. Armani Jones all-region last year. First one on the way, got it to dance home. You're doing something right when you get that bounce to fall your way.
Yeah, a little spin on the ball.
We'll take a look at some of the other games going around the region tonight. Second one on the way as well. 3 free throws could be absolutely huge down the stretch. 10-8 here in the first quarter, 2:30 left.
Full court press by Aiken.
Trying to create some defense to create some offense. Swings it out. Ori back in the corner. Riley, another open look 3. Can't get it. Defender closed in on him as he was shooting.
We're 1-8 from downtown.
Not a good start. Over to Graham. Graham to tie it up. Shot no good. BC swats it. Ori, little shake and bake, driving in, kicks it off. Count the basket and the foul. Oh, it's going to be a charging. Going to call a charge on the play. That was a good-looking bucket, too.
Yeah, going to give Tall and Ori that time. I should have dished it off.
Yep, have to take those points off. 10-8 ball game. Aiken with a chance to tie it up or take the lead here. Aiken here at BC tonight. Airport travels to Gray. Midland Valley at Gilbert. Stolen by BC. Outside, Ori open look. And got that one to go.
Yeah, you're not going to leave Ori wide open like that too often.
13-8, ball batted around. Jones takes it strong, can't get it. Finley gets the muscled rebound. Ori, little shake and bake inside. Drives, kissing it off the wind and in. 15-8 BC lead. They get a blocking foul. They'll get, looks like we'll get Isaiah Ori on that one. But defense has been the key so far in this first quarter, Kurt.
That'll be 5 on BC. That should be a 2-shot foul. Yep, 2-shot foul. Let's see who's going to shoot that one.
I mean, it looks to be tonight, this is probably the only competitive game in the region. Like I said, you got Airport at Gray, Midland Valley at Gilbert, South Aiken at North Augusta. So that should be 3 runaway wins. Tonight's the golden goose in the region.
A lot of running clocks.
Yeah, a lot of them. Matthews at the free throw line hits the front iron of the first one. We're going to have Coach Matt Klein with us at the half. Looking forward to that. BC baseball coach right around the corner. First game coming up in March. I want to say March 6th. I might be off on that. It's the second one to go.
I think that's the first game we're going to cover.
15-9 ball game. Full court press again. Bearcats trying to work it up. Ball tipped. Riley gets it to Daniels. Daniels not hesitating. Takes it strong. What an athletic move by Daniels. Just sliced through the defenders.
Yeah, last 4 or 5 games, he's been a different player, Mike.
He's carving it up like a Ginzu knife. Pushes it down court, whistle blows. Remember those old Ginzu commercials growing up? They could cut through the can, slice through the watermelon.
Oh, yeah.
Always wanted a Ginzu, never got one.
Might have cut your finger off.
I probably would have. What was the company that sold knives? Cutco? I worked for them for a grand total of 3 days. I got a set of knives, though.
What was you, like a encyclopedia salesman?
Oh, God, it was terrible. I'm not cut out for that.
I'm not a salesman either. My dad can talk to a stranger all day long, but I'm not a salesman.
Nothing weird about asking somebody to come in their home and show you knives, right?
Right.
1:16 left first quarter. In the hands of Finley.
Don't forget to wipe the blood off of it, right? Especially if it's in your trunk.
Oh, I knew you were going there. 103. We've got too many inside jokes from all these years together.
Oh, gosh. Let's see if we can't get a stretch this lead out a little bit.
8-point advantage. Bearcats bring it in, near side. Finch checking in the game for the Bearcats. Gets it over to Finley. Finley back over to Riley.
I noticed Riley with those 2 different color shoes on though.
Yeah.
On TV.
It took me almost to the end of the game at Midland Valley to notice it. That's what's crazy. I got to ask him about that. Finch with the basketball over in the corner, stuck. Now driving in. Pass underneath and taking the foul, Daniels.
Yeah, he had a choice that time. He had a little floater if he wanted that time, Mike. And he's always looking to pass the ball first when he drives.
Let's hope I don't jinx him, but he is a really good free throw shooter for a big man.
There you go.
6'4" junior for the Bearcats.
2 shots.
First one on the way. He eyes and he tries and he buys. He's not letting the Hagen's jinx get to him.
Man, you're an up-and-coming ball player, man. Shoot free throws every day.
That's it.
50, 100. Find what you're comfortable and shoot them. If you can make them, you can play.
Daniels crouching down. Boom, got both of them. Largest lead of the night for the Bearcats, up by 10, 19-9. Stolen away. And my goodness, Finley with the bucket. What a great defensive play. Swings it down low and getting the fast break basket. Henry Vodders. Timeout taken on the court. We'll take one with them. 21-11. Bearcat 10-point lead. Back with more.
This is Terry Ward of WestMetroNews.com. West Metro News brings you the most impactful and interesting stories from West Columbia, Cayce, Springdale, Pine Ridge, South Congaree, and Lexington. The students of Airport and Brookland-Cayce high schools are also a key part of the West Metro News coverage. Our focus is to publicize your child's accomplishments. West Metro News includes middle schools and elementary schools in its coverage too. So log on to westmetronews.com and get news about the people you care most about.
Tonight's game is presented by Lorix Auto Repair at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington. To find out more, visit lorixauto.com.
And welcome back to Bearcat basketball. Bearcats with a 10-point lead, 21-11, 21 seconds left in the first quarter. And just a great defensive effort here in this first quarter, Kurt.
Yeah, but that last play right there was a broken play on the defense. He called a timeout with 21 seconds to go. He was wanting to make his point, Coach Davis did.
Bearcats trying to work it on up court with a full court press. Do finally get there. Driving in, Daniels kicks outside, open 3 from the corner. Can't get that one to go. Defender closing in fast on that one. Can't get a shot off to end the quarter, 21-11. That'll do it for the first quarter. Back with the second quarter in a moment. Bearcat basketball right here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Looking for the perfect place to spend your evening? Head west to the River District in West Columbia. With ample parking just steps from local shops, restaurants, the Riverwalk, amphitheater, and Caraway Park, getting around is effortless. Or better yet, leave the parking to us with free valet parking in the River District. Available Thursdays and Fridays from 4 to 10 and Saturdays from noon to 10. And save the date for the 3rd Annual Meeting Street Music Festival, April 17th and 18th, right on Meeting Street. Great food, local flavor, riverside vibes, and parking made easy. Explore more at westcolumbiasc.gov and come see why it's always a great night to head west.
Join us at the best buffet in town, the Cafe at Brookland Banquet and Conference Center, located at 1046 Sunset Boulevard in West Columbia. We're open Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. View our weekly menu at brooklandbaptist.org. You can also call the menu line at 803-744-7929. Looking for a place to host your next event? Give us a call at 803-744-7953. Brookland Banquet and Conference Center.
Tonight's game is presented by Lorix Auto Repair at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington. To find out more, visit lorixauto.com.
And welcome back to the second quarter. Aiken with the basketball, trailing by 10. Julian Graham double teamed. trying to get rid of it, gets it over to Johnson. Johnson down low and banking it in, getting the basket for them, Johnny Walker.
Good inside pass that time. Good defense by BC, but they just got one extra pass that time. Turnover by BC that time.
First bucket of the second quarter has belonged to Aiken.
I said about 18 to 20 points in the first quarter. They got 21, so.
You were right on it. Walker checking out, Richardson checking back in. Walker will bring it up, or Graham rather. Driving in, Johnson has it blocked by Daniels. Oh my.
Good block that time, Mike, without touching the body. Good job.
Takes great control to be able to do that. Aiken looking for the open man right here, gonna have to hurry. Almost stolen away, driving in, kicking it back outside, open three from the right side. No good by Johnson. All out of bounds, it'll be off against BC, it'll be Aiken basketball.
That's our first three attempt of the game, Mike.
They struggled a little bit Friday night in that loss to North Augusta. Hung tough though, 66 to 50, but 30% from beyond the arc in that game. Good hustle by the Bearcats, calling a jump ball.
Yeah, Riley had it, touched it.
Yep, touched the end line.
Yep. Good hustle though, right in front of us.
Lobs it back court, bringing it in. Amari Matthews. Matthews, the 5'8" sophomore, a little water bug out there. Lightning quick, dribble drive. Trying to work it down low, throws it out of bounds. Did BC touch that one last?
Yeah, sure did, Mike. See, the lead singer of Three Dog Night passed away.
Oh, I hate to see that. Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Yep.
One is the loneliest number. Didn't they do that one too?
Yeah, that was yeah.
That's probably my favorite one. 21-13.
83 years old. I mean, we're getting old.
I know, right? Bearcats trying to work it up court. Finley bringing it up. Start to see all these people pass away that started shows when we were kids too.
Yeah, I know.
Spin move. Can't get it to go. Fighting for it. Whistle's going to blow. Yes, all Damon Wilson passed away the other day from Sanford's son.
Yeah, he was 79. He was 79, Mike.
Became a pastor later in life and walked away from Aiken.
And then the mom from Home Alone passed away at 71.
Oh, she sure did. 6:34 left. BC at the free throw line and banging it home, Isaiah Daniels.
He's got all four of our made free throws.
22-13. Both of them.
All five of them.
Back to a 10-point advantage. No harm, no foul. Bringing it up court. Walker's got the basketball. Gonna put it in the hands of Matthews. Swings right side open. Three. Graham can't get it to fall. Loose ball. BC hustles for it. Get the board. Pushing it up court. Tracking it down from behind. And Richardson with a one-hand slam from the right side.
A little hops there.
25-13. Matthews, high left side. Such an important game. You got to be intense from start to finish in this one. Matthews thought about a three, has it batted from behind, going to call a foul against the Bearcats.
Yeah, a little hand foul there as he was driving the lane.
I'll wait to Friday to get your Super Bowl pick. Most important question I have for the Super Bowl is, what are you making and what time should I be there?
I don't know. I talked to my wife last night. I said, we might just go out and eat.
That might be a good idea.
We'll talk about it at halftime maybe.
Spinning it out. Backing it down, Luke Warren. Warren bounces it down low, batted around, able to be saved by McKenzie. Jones will shovel it to Johnson. Back in the hands of Matthew to reset things with 5:28 left here in the first half.
Good defense by BCA.
Pull-up jumper by Matthews, and nothing you can do there. That was just a good-looking shot.
Nice shot.
Back to a 10-point game. Looking for the steal out of bounds. Should be Bearcat basketball. It is.
I was telling people today at work, it's probably one of the lowest viewed Super Bowls.
I agree.
You got a Seattle team that's on one coast. You got a New England team without Belichick, without Brady. So there's
no star power.
No star power, right. And then you got a halftime show that you kind of limit who's going to watch based on the performer.
That's a good point.
You know, based on the kind of music. So I look for it. It's not. I don't see it getting the commercials or a reason to watch the game.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Follow away jumper on the way, or he can hit it. Put back. Three shots at it right there. And finally going to call a foul against Aiken.
Daniels had 2 rebounds that time and 2, as we call them, offensive rebounds.
Bearcats at home this season, 3-3. In the region, we're 2-2. Wins at home against Midland Valley, a Celebrate Academy, South Aiken. Losses came to Dutch Fork, Great Collegiate, North Augusta. No shame in any of those 3 losses. Number 1 and 2 team in 4A and the number 3 team in 5A. Boy, he has been perfect from the free throw line. 26-15 ball game. Yeah, usually I'm really excited for the Super Bowl, but I could really almost care less this year.
Yeah, I got no squares on the game. I got nothing on it.
Both of them.
Other than a couple Carolina players that's on Seattle.
Yeah. They've got, 4 Gamecocks?
Something like that, yeah. They got Jones, the kid from Irmo.
Bearcats full court press. Matthews dishes it to Jones. Jones off the drive. Attacks. Going to call the foul against the Bearcats. Block and foul.
Yeah, but I used to have a party at the house and get together, we get wings, and women get in one room and talk, and the guys will watch the game, but that's like Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, I know.
You know, what do you do?
I usually have somewhere to go. Nothing planned this year. Just going to stay home and watch it. 27-16 ball game. Aiken back within 11. Still 4:36 left in the half, and got both of them. 27-17. Riley gets it over in the front court. Dribble drive outside. Ori straight away. Going to leave that one short. Put back on the way. Little floater in the lane. Can't get it to go by my son Jones. Ticky-tack foul called on Beckett Riley right there. That'll be the 3rd foul for the Bearcats. They reset every quarter. Luke Oren to lob it to Matthews on the inbounds. Far court, walking it up. No hurry right here. Halfway through the second quarter. Got a little over 4 minutes left here in the first half. Warren basketball, back to Matthews. Pull up 3 from the parking lot. Oh, in and out. Riley gets the board. Riley near side of the court. Swings it left side, Richardson. Bearcats pass around the perimeter. Hand it off to Jones. Jones picks up the dribble. Long pass. Outside defender closing in and blocking it. Walker not able to get it off. Now Aiken off to the races. Johnson bounces it to Warren. Over to Armani Jones. He's special. Can't get the shot to fall. Richardson gets the loose ball. Richardson back to Riley. Riley right wing, had his pocket picked. Armani Matthews blocked. Oh, they're going to call the foul, and he trips over an Aiken player as well. .316 left in the half.
Yeah, you don't want to let them get it creep in too close before the half.
No, sure don't. Got to finish strong here this last 3 minutes and 16 seconds. Matthews at the free throw line. First one on the way. Got it to go. Back to single digits, 9-point advantage for the Bearcats. First quarter featured 3 lead changes and 1 tie. Matthews' second one finds its mark. It's good, 27-19. Full court press by Aiken. Walker trying to push it up, gets it to Ori. Ori back to Walker. Quickly in the front court, swatted. Matthews again. Smallest guy out there, but the biggest heart gets the steal in the bucket, kisses it off the window. Just like that, it's a 6-point game, Kurt.
Yeah, you broke the press, then you turned it over after you got past the press.
Walker drives in for a nice, easy bucket.
Yeah, needed that one, Mike.
Good answer. Back to an 8-point lead. Now need to turn the defensive pressure up a little bit here. 8-point lead, 29-21. Matthews tosses right side, back in the corner. Warren shovels it down low. Johnson double team. Short corner pops. And good by Warren. Aiken starting to heat up, shooting the basketball. Richardson lobs it over to Ori. Ori back to Finley. Richardson thought about a 3, passes up. Ori takes the 3 and bottoms. Add to a 9-point lead for BC. Matthews shaking, baking the lane. Nice dish to Johnson. Count the basket and the foul. Boy, what an assist by Matthews.
Yeah, he's a good little ball player. Only a sophomore too, Mike.
Definitely impressed me tonight. He was the player that Coach Davis talked about in our pregame. Got to keep an eye on for them. Got to stop him. Just under a couple of ticks, under 2 minutes left in the half, 158. And one on the way by Sanjaya Johnson, the 6'4 junior. Free throw on the way, lets it go, and it's good. 32-26. Back to a 6-point game. Bearcats have led by as many as 12 tonight. All deflected. Finch able to grab it. Finch off the dribble. Now Daniels double teamed. Good hard-nosed defense by Aiken. Open shot by Richardson. Oh, lost control. Able to save it somehow. Shovels it outside. Finch bottoms.
Good shot. Good ball move by Richardson that time also.
Motors back to a 9-point BC lead. Final 1:22 of the half. Open 3. Warren can't get it to go. Aiken gets the board. Turnaround Jay on the way. No good. Armani Jones will finish. Got 3 opportunities there, Kurt.
Yep, sure did. Gotta get that board.
On the season, Aiken averaging 33 rebounds a game. Kicks outside. Richardson 3 ball. Had good rotation. Can't get it to go. Daniels big rebound. Back outside. Ori 3. And the Bearcats heating up from back in the parking lot. Back to a 10-point lead, 38-28. Final 38 seconds. Good save. Stolen away by the Bearcats. Got the numbers. Down low and stripped away. Good defense. Matthews steps in front of it. Pushes it up court. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Bearcats. Aiken keeps it. It's been a frenetic last couple of minutes.
Yeah, a little helter-skelter as we call it.
Aiken inbounds under their own hoop. Again, joined at the half by Matt Klein, BC boys baseball coach. Warren lets it fly, can't get it, or he got the loose ball. Bearcats with 14 seconds, going to play for the final shot. Back to Isaiah Daniels. Daniels to Ori. Ori pull up 3, no good. And Aiken unable to get a shot off, and that'll do it here at the half. 38-28 ball game. We'll take a timeout. Back with more in a moment.
This is Terry Ward from the Taylor Watford Foundation. Did you know that fentanyl poison is the #1 killer in the U.S. for ages 13 to 50? Illegal drug use also has a drastic and horrendous effect on families in every segment of our society. Our young people, including the students in our schools, are not immune from this horrible epidemic that is apparent in our country. To help, a representative from the Taylor Watford Foundation would like to come visit your organization or school and present educational information about the dangers of drug use and how to fight it. Log on to TaylorWatfordFoundation.org to find out more. Taylor Watford Foundation, giving hope to life.
Tonight's game is presented by Lorix Auto Repair at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington. To find out more, visit lorixauto.com.
And welcome back to the half. Bearcats with a 38-28 lead, and it is my pleasure tonight. I know when I see this guy, baseball season right around the corner, Coach Matt Klein. Coach, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate you joining us tonight.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Well, Coach, this is your second year leading the program. What feels different about this team compared to your first season at BC?
A lot of things are different, right? A lot of returning guys, so setting that foundation last year through the ups and downs of our season. Coming in from August, players knew what the expectation was, man. Hitting the weight room hard, taking care of our open seasons in October and through January, but just the messaging, the communication, trying to promote a program where players are accountable and lead each other. I think our guys have done a really good job of that this year, and just setting the groundwork for what this upcoming month and into March looks like.
And Coach, who are some of the returning players that have been real big leaders in the offseason?
Yeah, we have senior Braylon Bernhagen. He's a guy that didn't get a lot of playing time last year, but he showed up every day and works hard, and could not be more proud of that kid throughout our fall, our open season, through the winter. His lead by example. He doesn't use his voice a lot, but when he does, the guys listen. So being that senior guy who's been in the program since he's been in middle school, super proud of him. Peyton Murga is another guy who stepped up into a bigger role. He's kind of been the vocal piece of our leadership, where commands the huddle. When he speaks, guys listen. But a lot of guys in that junior class, this is their third and some fourth year on varsity, right? Some have gotten that taste when they were in 8th grade. So Maddox, Medeiros, Bennett playing. They know what it looks like and how to compete, and they're leading by example.
Every season brings new faces, coaches. What can BC fans expect from some of the newcomers who've joined the program this year?
Yeah, I think some of those guys, it was the same conversation from last year. A lot of those underclassmen got to play varsity, so it's going to be a lot of familiar names. But like I said, we took the weight room a little more serious this year than guys have in the past, and so a different mold of athletes. But we got some new guys that came in. Colton Cowling's a guy that transferred in. Super excited about his addition to the program. Christian Braxton's back as a sophomore. Super, super excited about what his versatility can bring to our program. There's some sophomores that are fighting for that discussion on do they need to be varsity guys, trying to figure out where their reps and their opportunities come from. But we're going to be still a junior, sophomore, heavy group, couple seniors, but those guys have been battle tested. They've been in the varsity circuit now for 2+ years.
Well, Coach, looking back at the offseason, what was the main focus of your training and conditioning program heading into the spring?
We had to get faster and we had to get more explosive. We have guys that are starting to learn, their young adult bodies, and learning how to move, as for the athletes that they need to be. We took some time and really developed plans by position groups, trying to mold guys to what they need to look like, what they need to perform at for their position and their role for the team. Again, just being faster, being more explosive, being able to, take that extra base, get a little more pop off the barrel, throw the ball a little bit harder. All those things can be the difference makers in a game.
And from a coaching standpoint, what did you want this team to improve most from last season, and how have they responded so far?
Yeah, those who were around our program last year know we faced some hard times towards the end of our season, and that left a sour taste in our mouths because we felt like we left a lot of winning baseball, and we just didn't execute. And so, like you said, year 2 for our coaching staff. We lost Coach Lever, who's now the head coach at Chapin, so we're happy for him there, and we know he's going to do great things. But we added Coach Jeffcoat to our program, who's been a great addition, and the communication for our coaching staff about what the standard is, what does our effort look like, our execution look like. And biggest thing for our boys is, especially in the game of failure that baseball is, when that moment happens, how do we respond? We're not going to have great moments every day, and we got to be able to dig deep and, win the next rep. And that's been a big focus in January when mistakes happen. Don't make the same mistake twice. Be coachable, understand what went wrong, and understand what you need to do better to fix it. And I think our guys have done a really good job of that.
Coach, we're still early in the preseason, but what are you seeing in practice right now that encourages you about this group?
I think when you put the 9 on the field that you kind of have a thought process on, I like our versatility. We got guys I think that can do a lot of different things, and now it's just moving the chess pieces in the right pattern to allow all those guys to flourish. But we got guys with some great speed, Bennett playing some contact in the lineup. Had some guys who took a lot of serious training in the offseason to where that the power threat, I think, is going to be a little more consistent when guys are meeting it on the barrel, the ball's jumping, which is great. Working on that pitching depth. I think we got some really high-quality arms in our program, guys that can mix pitches and learning how to, be a pitcher and not a thrower, so to speak, especially at the varsity level. But we're going to have to figure out the depth, especially for our 3 games a week for our region. But that's exciting, man. That's coaching. That's the players stepping up and wanting to be that person for their role.
Every team has an identity, Coach. What do you believe could be this team's biggest strength as the season unfolds?
I think just relentless competitiveness. Guys understand there's limitations to the game, right? Every guy, like I said, it has a different role, and we're trying to be clear on and communicate with those guys what they need to be really, really good at and how the other people in the team in the dugout can support them on things that might not be their strength, and that's fine. But that no-quit attitude, right? I don't want to see a ball club where, if you lose the first 3 innings, we shut down and we just, throw the towel in and that's out. We're going to compete to the very last pitch and ultimately do everything we can to put ourselves in a position to win the game.
Coach, the region schedule doesn't get any easier this year, and like you mentioned earlier, last year we just had the first 2 weeks there were 3 games all season. Now that's got to be a big adjustment for you coaches.
Yeah, you got to start that process early, and Coach Lever was our pitching coach last year, and he did a great job, and I'm kind of taking over that role for our staff this year, kind of bringing it back to my old roots before, became the head coach, and talking with all of our pitchers on where does our arms need to be at this moment, how do we build to a certain pitch count and inning count, but understanding you got to develop, young arms and middle arms to where you have confidence for them to come into a game on a Wednesday night and get 3 outs, right? How do you use your bullpens on a Monday to set up, a starter for Friday, but then you have to turn around and play again on Monday. And so those are, some of the challenges when, roster sizes might not be as deep, the depth isn't quite there, but that's the fun part when you get to coach guys and give them opportunities, and ultimately you hope they have the success that builds, a foundation for a great year for them. But it's going to be everybody that can do it is going to have an opportunity, and you're just going to have to roll with the punches when they come and try to land those that you throw.
Coach, realignment came down a couple of weeks ago. We're moving down to 3A, which I think is good for all of our athletic programs. I want to get your opinion on that and your thoughts.
I think it was the right decision. I'm super grateful to have an administration and an athletic department that fights for our athletics to put ourselves in, that competitive balance. And I agree with you for all of our sports. I think it helps level some of the playing field. But selfishly said, I think all of our sports are great, but baseball's still going to be tough.
Yes, sir.
You look at the teams in that
we still got Airport and Gilbert, right?
Airport, Gilbert, Camden's always no joke. I watched Swansea play in the playoffs last year. They're a very solid bunch. And so that's the beautiful thing about baseball. It doesn't matter how big your school is, where you go on the road. Anybody can, compete and play, beat anybody on any given night. And so it's an exciting thing. I think it's going to help with travel, most importantly.
For sure.
And so, the debate for some of our region stuff now is, are we going to a 2-game series per opponent, 3-game series per opponent? So some of that stuff is still going to get ironed out, but it's still going to be tough as nails for that baseball region.
Doesn't get any easier.
No.
Coach, I'm telling you, I got to get you here to do a basketball game with me.
I would love it, man. I love basketball.
You are so amazing on the microphone. You were one of the easiest interviews. You and Coach Davis, tremendous. Thank you so
Mike.
much.
Always
appreciate
fun.
you.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. That's Matt Klein, head baseball coach at Brookland-Cayce High School. Join us here at the half. We'll take a quick timeout. Back with more in a moment. Bearcat basketball right here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Zeus and Bailey's Pet Spa. We're the gentle pet pampering specialists, and we're certified dog groomers. We're open Monday through Saturday by appointment. You can call or text us at 803-543-8752. That's 803-543-8752. We're located at 1408 Charleston Highway in West Columbia. We are in the lower level of the Tropic Air Santa's Closet building. You can also follow us on Facebook. Zeus and Bailey's Pet Spa, the gentle pet pampering specialist.
Tonight's game is presented by Lorix Auto Repair at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington. To find out more, visit lorixauto.com.
And welcome back to Bearcat Arena. Mike Hagan's Kurt Pesci here with the Bearcats with a 10-point lead here at the break, 38-28. Let's get a quick look at the stats from last half, Kurt.
Yeah, let's see if we can come up with them real quick. For Aiken, Barders had 2, Walker 2, Johnson had 5, Jones had 9, Warren had 2, and Matthews had 7. They had 8 turnovers, 0 of 5 from downtown, and 7 of 10 from the free throw line, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. BC had 6 turnovers. They were 4 of 17 from downtown. They were 8 of 9 from the free throw line, I believe.
Yeah.
Ori had 11 with 3 threes. Riley had 5, Finch 3, Walker 2, Finley 2, Richmond 2, and Daniels 12.
Daniels really a spectacular first half.
Playing good basketball, Mike. Both ends of the court.
Ori with the basketball, trying to skip it inside. Ball batted away by Aiken, going for the save. I think Aiken may have touched it last. They did. BC will keep it right here. Yep. Bearcats inbounds in front of their bench. McKenzie there to guard the inbounds. Dumps it to Richardson. Richardson swings it back outside, and Bearcats will work it around the perimeter. Bearcats struggled from beyond the arc, Kurt, but hit some big shots late in that half.
Yeah. Real good at the free throw line, too, so.
Ori dribble drive attacks off the glass, no good. Daniels again. What a spectacular play under the board, putting it back in.
Yeah, Mike, he's been a difference maker in these games that we're competitive in.
Dips it inside. Oh, nice pass, but Riley gets the carom. Over to Ori. Ori zigzagging. Back outside. Daniel's going to try his hand at a 3. A little bit strong on that.
Might not have shot if he wanted.
No.
Coach Davis gave him a stare. Like, that's not what you're out there for.
He's too good on the inside. Matthews with the basketball. He's been a difference maker for Aiken tonight. Swatted away. Loose ball. Who's it out on? Oh, Bearcat fans not liking that call. That's a call you usually get in your home gym.
Yeah.
Coach Davis on the far sideline looking like a model in a GQ edition, doesn't he? That's a nice looking suit. Kicks it outside to Matthews.
Yeah, that's not what he had on for the coaches show.
Matthews dribbling the ball. Bearcats up by 12. Shovels it inside. Nice dish. Can't finish. Bearcats get the board on the in line. Daniels pushes it up. Ori takes it for the layup. Skying up.
Two-man show that time.
Bearcats have answered the bell after 2 losses. We've not lost more than 2 games in a row all season. Outside, top of the key. Johnson near the free throw line, drives in, can't get it to go. Foul called, that'll be against BC.
2-shot foul.
5:46 left in the third quarter. Up next for the Bearcats, Gilbert. You don't want to say any games that give me, Kurt, but Gilbert again just really struggling this year and let their head coach go last week. They throw on the way and knocks it home.
Yeah, like I said, you just want to.
And the good news, starting with tonight, 3 of the last 4 games here at Bearcat Arena. Only travel we do is next Tuesday night at North Augusta. That's a tough place to play.
Against a good team.
Yeah. Johnson got both of them to fall. And I know the scoreboard doesn't indicate it because Gray beat North Augusta twice, but North Augusta was missing its 2 best players. I know the second time, so I still think North Augusta is a better team. I know that sounds crazy.
We'll get to the playoffs. They'll be able to prove it.
Yeah, the way the brackets line up, depending on how they'll probably, if they finish 1-2, they'll meet in the lower state championship game. Ori misses that one. Hadn't had a whole lot of misses from the charity stripe tonight.
Yeah, for either team.
Ori spins it. Can't get that one to go. Rebound hauled in by Jones.
Yeah, he backed off that one and shot it.
Jones gets right up to Graham. Graham dribble drive off the glass. Nice looking hoop.
His first basket of the night.
Back to a 10-point game, 42-32. Just a little over 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Outside, open three. Got it. Bottoms, ring it up, Malik Finch. Like I said, we haven't shot very well from beyond the arc, but when we needed one, we have got some clutch ones tonight. Boy, Matthews, fun to watch. He drives it in there, leaves it a little short. Somehow got his own rebound, and he's fouled. He definitely plays above his 5'8" height.
He gets a shot off quick, too. Notice that.
Armani Jones at the free throw line. Averaging 13 points, 8 boards this year. First free throw, can't get it to go. It'll stay a 45-32 point game. Second one coming up. Aiken at Midland Valley coming up Friday. Got that second one to fall down, and we'll be huge Aiken fans come Friday night. I can guarantee you that. Riley bringing it up. Ball tipped from behind, stolen away. Aiken, fast break on the way. Matthews takes it strong to the hoop, leaves it up short. Bearcats get the rebound. Daniels will muscle it. Leaves it off for Richardson. Back in the corner, another deep three, a little bit short on that, or he couldn't quite connect. 45-33, Graham near the left elbow, stops, Pomp's going to get the air ball.
Yeah, he didn't get a good shot that time. A little sloppy right here halfway through this third quarter, Mike. Let's see if we can't settle down just a little bit.
Bearcats with 38 first half points, only 7 here halfway through the third quarter. Ori out on the right wing, trying to get some ISO. Hand check foul, that'll be called against Aiken.
Yeah, a little body shot right there by Graham.
I tell you, I enjoy talking to Coach Klein. I could talk baseball with him all day.
Talk baseball all day long, yup.
Riley to inbounds it, looking for the open man. Got to hurry, lobs it. In the hands of Ori, back to Riley. Riley, 3-ball, cannot get it. Johnson gets the rebound for Aiken.
Wide open looks.
McKenzie, spin move in the lane, going to wave that one off. Going to call it travel. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Long outlet pass to Finch. Finch able to hang on to it. Good ball control.
We'll call foul that time on.
Yep, get Aiken again on that one as well. Aiken coming out in the dark, as we determined, dark green jerseys and shorts tonight. White trim. Bearcats coming in the white uniforms tonight. Maroon numbers. Bearcats across the front of the jersey in maroon. Riley under our own basket. Trying to get rid of it. Bounces it down low. Outside, Richardson, open look three. Again, coming up a little short on that one. Still a 12-point game, 45-32. McKenzie thought about a three for a minute, trying to dump it inside. Bearcats instead deflected, get the steal. Ori, top of the key. Dribble drive. Down low, Riley kicks it outside. Great ball movement. Malik Finch, open three. Can't get it to fall. Rebound hauled in by Walker. Ram leading the charge the other direction. Shovels it inside. Left of the key. Ball swatted. Stolen away. Everybody's looking for the loose ball. Who's got it? Both teams diving for it. Going to call it jump ball right here. Possession error should stay with Aiken right here.
Call that the scrum, right, Mike?
Yeah, right.
It's hard to call that play, right?
Looked like back in the early days of ESPN when you saw that all the Australian rules football they used to show.
Yeah, 2 in the morning.
Oh, man. And they had the lumberjack contest. I remember it all. The 80s was the Wild West on ESPN.
They put anything on TV back then. Ping pong.
Arm wrestling.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Good
Those
old
were the days.
Yep. So talking about baseball today, that one network that was televising like 6 teams basically ain't paid nobody their money, so now MLB is taking over all those teams. It looks like the Braves about to do some kind of streaming service to put their games back on TV.
I think that's been the biggest problem as a Braves fan since the days they left
Where do you
TBS.
find
It's
it?
hard to keep up with where they're at.
Right. You used to always come home at 7:05 and turn on TBS.
Be ready.
And you or you could watch on you watch the Cubs on day games on their WGN.
As a Braves fan, the worst thing to ever happen to the Braves is Ted Turner selling that team, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then it went corporate after that.
Absolutely. Swings it near the free throw line, trying to get it down low. Ball tip. BC. Oh, what a steal by Ori. Dribbles behind the back and now pushing it up the court. Near the free throw line to Daniels. Daniels trying to make that extra pass. Yep, should have taken that shot. Now going to fight for the basketball. Another jump ball. BC will get it this time.
Yeah, you're the big man under the court, under the basket.
Yeah, take that shot every time.
Hard. Yeah, you had it. You know, the other thing you caused happen right there is a 3-second call.
Yeah, you're right.
So you got to be careful.
Now they're saying Aiken basketball.
I think they called it a jump ball.
Yeah, I was thinking the possession error stayed with BC, but it is with Aiken. Aiken on the season averaging a little over 65 points a game. Like I said, 33 rebounds. They are much better on the road, like BC, than they are at home. On the road, they are 5-1. Only loss was in North Augusta. That was Friday. That was a close game. Pull up three by Graham leaves that one short. Another long rebound by Ori gets the carom.
Well, they still haven't made a 3.
Richardson takes his eyes off it, goes out of bounds. Aiken will keep it here down by 12 with 2:20 left in the third quarter. And pulls it up ahead to McKenzie, lobs it over in the corner to Warren. They'll reset it. Dribble drive by Walker. Double team, ball swatted from behind. Oh, I thought he had, oh yeah, they will call it jump ball.
Yeah, Daniels had all ball that time from behind, Mike.
Possession goes to the Bearcats here. A reminder, fans watching at home on YouTube, be sure to click that like button. It helps us with our sponsors and all that good stuff. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already doing it. We'll get notified every time we go on the air. Later on the season, we should have, if you're an Aiken fan, we'll have all 3 baseball games. Dribble drive, Ori attacks, kisses it off the window from the right side.
Good penetration that time by Ori.
Graham, good ball handler. Swings it to Warren over in the corner. Down to a minute and a half in the third quarter. Warren takes a deep 3. I think that's the first they connected, isn't it, Kurt?
That's 1 of 7 right there.
Makes it a 47-36 game, though. Only 11-point disadvantage. Almost stolen away.
Call foul.
Yep, sure did. Call that on Aiken.
It should be 5 on them. Well, maybe 4. Okay, 4.
Yeah, 4. Next one. Send BC to the line with 1:16 left. Mike Hagan's Kurt Pesci here with you. Glad you could join us. Appreciate Trey filling in last week. Glad you're feeling a little better, Kurt. I think you might have gave me something. I got a little cold, too.
Before that. You bought it from somebody else.
Riley with the basketball. Bearcats want to get a little clock here with 1:05 left. Dribble drive. Oh, fall away jumper right there. Got it to go down. Good look by Beckett.
Yeah, nice play.
Back to Warren. High left side. Tries to shovel it inside. Oh, going to call the travel every day, all day on that one.
Yep. Got to put the ball down first.
13-point BC advantage. Bearcats have outscored Aiken 11-8 this quarter. Bearcats bring it up. Back to Riley. Richardson driving baseline, got the layup.
Nice move, nice move.
51-36, Bearcats need to keep the hammer down. Aiken can get right back in this one. Too good a team. Oh, took his ball off the ball for just a second. Isaac Elliott has stepped into the game. Luke Warren puts up a prayer, and it's answered. Big bucket for Aiken, makes it a 51-39 game. Driving in, can't get it to go. Long shot across the court, no good. That'll end the third quarter. Back with the fourth quarter in a minute. 51-38, Bearcats lead. Back with more in a moment.
Hey, it's Everly.
And Victoria Pesci with So Everly Perfect Photography, your local photographer specializing in newborn, maternity, and lifestyle photography. I offer both outdoor or private in-studio sessions. Needing a dress for your maternity session? No worries. I have you covered with different styles to choose from. Visit So Everly Perfect Photography on Facebook to stay up to date on the latest mini sessions and giveaways. These years go by fast. Let's capture them before they slip away.
Message my mommy.
Leaky faucet? Backed up drain? Big job or small, Dunlap Plumbing handles it all. We specialize in residential and commercial plumbing with fast, reliable service you can count on. No gimmicks, no guessing, just honest work done right the first time. Call or text 803-600-1600 today. That's 803-600-1600. Dunlap Plumbing, where quality flows.
Tonight's game is presented by Lorix Auto Repair at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington. To find out more, visit lorixauto.com.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter about to get underway. Bearcats have outscored Aiken each quarter, 21-11 after the first. Actually, both 17 points in the second quarter, and Bearcats outscore Aiken 11-8 in the third quarter. And right now, BC with the lead, 51-38.
Yeah, he just wanted to maintain it, plays good defense, and don't let him get on a run.
Potters to inbounds it. Boy, now I can't really confuse if that's black or green.
Yeah, see, that looks black.
That looks black from here, doesn't it?
Yes.
Back at Riley to guard the inbounds.
And even
one-on-one.
Even a little stripe around the outside of the arm is dark.
Yeah.
Like dark black. I don't know.
Aiken basketball moving right to left. Luke Warren off the dribble. Skips it over to Elliott. Elliott driving in, kissing it off the glass. Good look.
He hasn't got much playing time tonight. That's just for his basket.
Giving him a little instant offense off the bench.
Gotta get a spark somewhere.
Riley leading the Bearcats. Dribbles near the BC bench, hands it off to Richardson.
Yeah, if you're BC, I'm working the ball around, trying to get inside a little bit.
Absolutely. That's been our bread and butter tonight.
Unless you get a wide open shot.
Daniels driving in with a dunk! Oh my goodness, what did I just see?
Like I said, take it inside.
Wow, that's a highlight reel for sure. He just took off. 53-40, Bearcats up by 13. Matches their largest lead of the night. Stepped on the end line, I believe.
Let's see what they call here, I'm not sure.
Or was it a foul against the Bearcats?
Yep.
That is the call. So Aiken will keep the basketball. Elliott inbounds it.
Wide open three.
No good. Ball swatted around. Who's going to come up with it? Dribbling down the court. Aiken able to save it. Armani Jones backs it down from the bench. Can't get it to go. Was he fouled?
Yep.
Man, he'll get 3 free throws right here. We don't see that often in high school basketball.
Yeah, Coach Davis not happy about that one.
Get a chance to get 3 points with the clock stopped with 6:54 left. Stick around for our game day turf player of the game coming up later tonight. First one knocks it down. Coach McKenzie, 22 years of coaching experience with Aiken County. Started at Silver Bluff as the girls' coach back in 2005. We're taking over the boys' team from 11 to 21. Got both of them. He's a heck of a coach, too. Back to a 10-point game. Or I'm sorry, was that 42? And rims out, no good. Bearcats get the loose ball. Ori plucks it up. Back to Finch. Finch driving, some contact, block, and foul on Aiken. And again, you don't want to take any game for granted, but you look ahead to Friday, Kurt. A little bit of a less pressure game for BC. One opponent you were up, 39-0 last time at their place before they got a bucket.
Yeah, but you got to, as a coach, that's the hard part of being a coach in a game like that. You got to keep these guys on the edge. You know, you can't let up because you might have a lid on your basket.
Yeah,
tonight.
you're right.
So you got to stay on top of it.
54-42, Bearcats lead. Coach Davis talked in his pregame show, one of the hardest things the last couple of weekends, Bearcats played Friday and have not practiced until school got lit in today, and then they got a game tonight. Same thing happened last week.
Yeah, like I said, with the weather, we've all been locked in our house the last couple of weekends. So
somebody asked me how I was. I said, listen, I'm in a gym watching basketball away from home, no snow, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I couldn't be better. Jones pull-up jumper, right elbow, can't get it to go. Foul up underneath. They'll grab the Bearcats for that one. Yeah, I was starting to get a little bit of cabin fever, Kurt. I'm not sure about you.
Yeah, like I said, I just go with the punches is all you can do.
Boy, and I ate some terrible food, too.
Oh, I know. My wife got an order from Sam's, but I had a table full of snacks.
Same.
You know me.
You love your snacks, especially your chocolate.
Yep.
Or you pull-up jumper. Got it. Good-looking shot. 57-42, largest lead of the night at 15. Got to finish strong right here, though, Kurt.
Yeah, you want to play good defense, limit their nice steal.
Good steal. Looking for the open man, Ori. Alley-oop. Got the layup. Daniels with the basket. The assist by Ori. 59-42, up by 17. If you can play like this next Tuesday night, Kurt, you got a chance against North Augusta. Swings it to Daniels. Daniels kicks outside. Ori to the free throw line. Soft leaner, got it. 61-42, timeout taken. We'll take one with them. Crowd erupts in applause. Back with more in a moment. Bearcat basketball right here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
At Game Day Turf Management, we pride ourselves on delivering top-quality, game-ready turf. Maintaining that high standard requires expert care, and we're here to help. We offer customized maintenance programs tailored to your field's needs. With over 20 years of experience, we provide full-service facility management and can collaborate with your existing staff. We began with natural grass fields and have evolved into a leader in synthetic turf services. For more information, visit us at GameDayTurf.net. That's GameDayTurf.net. Game Day Turf Management is a proud sponsor of tonight's Player of the Game.
Leaky faucet? Backed up drain? Big job or small, Dunlap Plumbing handles it all. We specialize in residential and commercial plumbing with fast, reliable service you can count on. No gimmicks, no guessing, just honest work done right the first time. Call or text 803-600-1600 today. That's 803-600-1600. Dunlap Plumbing, where quality flows.
Tonight's game is presented by Lorix Auto Repair at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington. To find out more, visit lorixauto.com.
And welcome back to Bearcat basketball right to the Palmetto State Sports Network. Coming to you live tonight from Bearcat Arena. 5:36 left in this contest. Aiken trying to work it up court. BC with a full court press on. Now in the hands of Amari Matthews. He'll hand it off to Graham. Graham to Warren. Warren right elbow stops, pops, can't get it to go. Flying in for the rebound, Johnson. Out of bounds, BC's basketball.
Yeah, he comes out of the rebound and lost it off his leg.
Final 3 games for the Bearcats. You got Gilbert Friday night, travel to North Augusta Tuesday, and then close the season out next Thursday night at Airport. That'll be senior night. That'll be here, actually. All tipped. Richardson fight for it. I love the dog and the guys out there tonight. They're still going hard.
Oh, yeah. They ain't not going to give up.
Matthews over to Graham. Graham driving in, got the layup. Nice looking shot. 61-44.
They got another turnover that time.
I didn't got the quick basket.
Yeah, Johnson with that turnover.
I said we don't want to get sloppy at the end. You want to finish as strong as you started.
Yep.
Hands off to Riley. Riley driving in, gets the contact. He'll go to the free throw line for a couple. Beckett Riley at the free throw line for the Bearcats. Talk about a loaded region. We have got 4 teams in the top 10. Gray number 1, North Augusta number 2. You got Midland Valley in at number 8 and BC at number 9. And then, not so far behind, you got Aiken, who's 16. This is the first one.
Yeah, I mean, loaded talent, boy, I tell you. And he shows on the court sometimes.
Next year will be interesting, back to 3A, and really not much of a really challenging region. So you'll have to probably beef up the non-regional schedule next year, I imagine, to stay sharp. You'll have an LR, they'll call it travel. You'll have LR, who's always a tough out.
Yeah.
Camden has some decent basketball teams, but again, we never really struggled with Swansea too much, and Airport's still in a rebuilding phase, and Gilbert, of course, we know what they're going through right now.
Yep, so yeah, basketball will be a plus for us.
Hopefully the next couple of years get a bunch of home playoff games. Ori dishes it down low, and Daniels again. He is lighting up the scoreboard tonight.
Yeah,
One of his most complete games this year, Kurt.
Yeah, he just sat down low, and then Richardson dished it to him, to Daniels.
3:48 left.
Called block that time. Block on Beckett Riley.
Trying to figure out, is that about 4 for Beckett?
It's got to be at least 4.
Armani Matthews at the free throw line. 5'8" sophomore guard. Knocks the first one down, 63-47. Big thank you to Lexi Singletary running the camera tonight. Does an awesome job. 63-48. Richardson backing down. Ori takes the dribble. Bearcats just running some clock here. A little give and go, stripped away by Johnson. Good defender. That long length.
Yeah, that's what got that one.
Oh, and a reverse layup. My goodness, what a move.
Nice move.
That'll get them within 13 with a timeout. We'll take one with them. Bearcat basketball on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Burkett, Burkett & Burkett CPAs is proud to honor the memory of Horace Burkett, captain of the BC football team in 1947, and his homecoming queen, Catherine Burkett. We are grateful to our dad and mom for their many years of devotion and service to the Cayce, West Columbia communities, and we try every day to walk in their footsteps. If we can help you or your family with any accounting or financial needs, we will be happy to assist you. Visit our website at burkettcpas.com.
If you want personalized service from an attorney who cares about you, call the law offices of Beth Brenham. When you're facing some of life's toughest challenges, you want an attorney that will be by your side. Combining compassion and experience, we offer comprehensive services for your legal needs. Call Beth Brenham Law today at 803-227-3552 or visit her website at bethbrenhamlaw.com. That's bethbrenhamlaw.com. Get on the path to results today. Beth Brenham Law.
Tonight's game is presented by Lorix Auto Repair at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington. To find out more, visit lorixauto.com.
And welcome back to Bearcat Arena. Bearcats up by 13 with the basketball. A little over 3 minutes left in the game. Back to Riley in the front court. He's on Warren. Warren meeting him chest to chest and hands it off. Finch swings it to Richardson.
Yeah, just trying to run a little clock to get a good shot like that one.
I had a good look at that. Aiken comes up with the loose ball by McKenzie. In the hands of Matthews now. To the free throw line, gives it up. Driving baseline, trying to make that extra pass and stolen away. Oh, tracking it down, McKenzie. In the backcourt. Hard chest pass over there to Graham. Now he'll take one from beyond the parking lot. And that's a huge one. That makes it a 10-point game. Another timeout taken. We'll take a quick timeout, back with more in a moment.
Hey, it's Kurt Pesci. I'm a BC grad and owner of Creekside Restaurant located in Old Mill in Lexington. While some things change, we at Creekside don't. We still offer great food, wonderful service, all at a reasonable price. Serving breakfast all day and a full lunch menu. Open 6 a.m. to 2:30, Monday through Friday. Remember, breakfast, lunch, or brunch, the choice is yours. And check out our new website, creeksidelexingtonsc.com.
Zeus and Bailey's Pet Spa. We're the gentle pet pampering specialists, and we're certified dog groomers. We're open Monday through Saturday by appointment. You can call or text us at 803-543-8752. That's 803-543-8752. We're located at 1408 Charleston Highway in West Columbia. We are in the lower level of the Tropic Air Santa's Closet building. You can also follow us on Facebook. Zeus and Bailey's Pet Spa, the gentle pet pampering specialist.
Tonight's game is presented by Lorix Auto Repair at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington. To find out more, visit lorixauto.com.
Bearcats holding on to a 10-point lead with 2:18 left, working it up court. It's the full press by Aiken. Now they'll pull back on defense. Gets over to Richardson. Got to take good shots here.
Yeah, smart shots. You don't have to shoot the ball. So unless you get a backdoor or a wide open layup, I'm just pass the ball.
Riley gets it over to his cousin Avery Richardson. Back to Daniels. Oh, Richardson took his eye off, able to corral it back. Back to Riley. Oh, thought about a three. Again, no need to take a shot right here, Kurt. Make them foul you.
No shot at all. No shot clock. They're going to have to follow suit. They got one to give, so they got to hurry up.
Ori cutting toward the basket, pivoting, leans in and got it to go. 12-point advantage. Aiken quickly rushes up court, reverse layup, Johnson got it. Good looking basket for him, back to a 10-point game. Minute 17 left, Riley gets it to Daniels. Back to Richardson. McKenzie comes out to meet him. Skips it over to Ori, down to a minute left.
If you ain't going to foul, you're not going to foul by now.
No. Give and go to Riley. Lost the ball for a moment. Able to gather it back, and Bearcats will reset things.
And now they want to foul.
Oh, looking for a lob, and we overthrew that one a little bit. And you just showed me the score, South Carolina men's basketball. That's a maddening team to follow.
Yeah.
Got beat by 50 last week against Florida, and what, a 70-67 game, only trailing Texas.
Yeah, Texas 13-9. Yeah, I should have gave Don Staley that job a couple years ago.
I'm telling you, it would have been a bad idea. Long three from the corner, no good. Saved by Matthews. Boy, playing his heart out, gets the bucket. An 8-point contest.
Quick timeout that time.
And we'll take a timeout with them. Bearcat basketball on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
If you're looking for an auto repair shop that you can trust, you found us. Here at Lorix Auto Repair, we know how important it is to find a car service you can rely on, so your satisfaction is our top priority each and every day. You will feel the difference that exceptional customer care makes when you work with Lorix Auto Repair. We know our team sets us apart, saving you time and money, not to mention worry. Be sure to stop in and see us weekdays from 8 to 5:30 at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington, or visit us online at lorixauto.com.
Tonight's game is presented by Lorix Auto Repair at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington. To find out more, visit lorixauto.com.
And which begs the question, Kurt, down by 8, wondering why Aiken didn't foul a little bit sooner.
Yeah, about a minute. There was about a minute to go when the coach started telling him to foul. But you know, you had one to give. You still got one to give. And, you know, I think it's a little different now, too, because now every shot's 2 shots.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. So try to go for it and maybe get a steal. Not sure what the call is there.
Got to give him room to throw the ball in bounds. I think that's what he was telling him.
So Daniels trying to pull the trigger on the inbounds. Going to have to hurry. Long pass. And tapped over to Ori. Dishes down low and banking it off the glass, Avery Richardson. Back to a 10-point game. Johnson, leaner, dumps it down low, saved on the inline by Warren. Deep three by Matthews. That kid is unreal.
Yeah, he hasn't shot enough.
No, he hasn't. He came in the game late, 7-point game. Still 11 seconds left. You'd like to think it's over, Kurt, but I've seen crazier things.
That's Reggie Miller, right?
Yeah, right. That's a good point. I can still remember the great Bob Fulton when South Carolina was playing NC State in football back in 1986. And Matthews gets it to go. Now a 5-point game. I know Coach Davis not pleased at all right now. But I remember Bob Fulton saying, stranger things have happened, and then swatted the ball in the end zone but called pass interference on Carolina, and NC State hit the Hail Mary to win the game. 67-62 ball game. Bearcats got to hit these, Kurt.
Yeah, you gotta hit these. Still a 2-possession game, but you still need to hit them.
And you don't want to be a negative Nelly, because if you can get the win, a win's a win, but you hate the way this last 4 or 5 minutes unfolded.
I'll give Aiken credit. They didn't back
They sure didn't. Free throw on the way is good. Caden Walker trying to ice it. Students are yelling the hey, hey, goodbye chant.
Don't do it yet.
Yeah, it's not quite over with. Still 2 3-points. Walker, that might have done it. 7-point advantage. Matthews, long pass, 3 on the way from the corner, got it. Man, hats off to Aiken. BC gets the win, but it was hard fought. 69-65, your final score. We'll take a timeout, come back with our final totals, and get our Game Day Turf Player of the Game back with more in a moment. Bearcat basketball right here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Don't throw your money down the drain. Call Perfecto Plumbing, your local pros with an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. Serving Cayce, Columbia, and the entire Midlands with affordable, high-quality plumbing you can trust. We're licensed, bonded, and insured. From water heater installs to drain cleanings, Perfecto Plumbing handles it all without breaking the bank. We believe in building trust, delivering excellence, and giving back to the community we love. Visit perfectoplumber.com to request your free estimate. That's perfectoplumber.com. Or call 803-404-9984 today.
Looking for the perfect place to spend your evening? Head west to the River District in West Columbia. With ample parking just steps from local shops, restaurants, the Riverwalk, amphitheater, and Caraway Park, getting around is effortless. Or better yet, leave the parking to us with free valet parking in the River District. Available Thursdays and Fridays from 4 to 10 and Saturdays from noon to 10. And save the date for the 3rd Annual Meeting Street Music Festival, April 17th and 18th, right on Meeting Street. Great food, local flavor, riverside vibes, and parking made easy. Explore more at westcolumbiasc.gov and come see why it's always a great night to head west.
Hey, it's Everly.
And Victoria Pesci with So Everly Perfect Photography, your local photographer specializing in newborn, maternity, and lifestyle photography. I offer both outdoor or private in-studio sessions. Needing a dress for your maternity session? No worries. I have you covered with different styles to choose from. Visit So Everly Perfect Photography on Facebook to stay up to date on the latest mini sessions and giveaways. These years go by fast. Let's capture them before they slip away.
Message my mommy.
At Game Day Turf Management, we pride ourselves on delivering top-quality, game-ready turf. Maintaining that high standard requires expert care, and we're here to help. We offer customized maintenance programs tailored to your field's needs. With over 20 years of experience, we provide full-service facility management and can collaborate with your existing staff. We began with natural grass fields and have evolved into a leader in synthetic turf services. For more information, visit us at GameDayTurf.net. That's GameDayTurf.net. Game Day Turf Management is a proud sponsor of tonight's Player of the Game.
Tonight's postgame show is brought to you by Game Day Turf Management. Now back at tonight's game is Mike Higgins and Kurt Pesci.
And Aiken wins the fourth quarter, outscoring the Bearcats 27-18, but the Bearcats win the game 69-65. Your final score, Bearcats will improve to 16-7, 7-4 in region play, which is most important in keeping pace with Midland Valley. And we got to pull for those Aiken Green Hornets this coming Friday as they'll travel to Midland Valley, pulling for those guys in that one. But, Kurt, let's take a final look at our stats.
Yeah, all right. First for Aiken, Graham had 4. Waters had 2. Walker had 2. Johnson had 13. McKenzie had 3. Jones had 11. Warren had 10. Matthews had 16. And Elliott had 2. They had 17 turnovers, 4-12 from downtown. 14-18 from the stripe. All right, for BC, Ori had 21. Riley had 7. Finch had 7. Jackson had 4. Finley had 2. Richardson had 6. Daniels had 21 points and 12 boards. 14 turnovers, 5 of 23 from downtown and 12 of 16 from the charity stripe, Mike.
All right, and time to name our Game Day Turf Player of the Game, Kurt.
Let's go Isaiah Daniels. Like I said, a double-double, 21 points, 12 rebounds, couple block shots. He played, again, he's the last 4 or 5 games, he's just kind of like, okay, I'm a ride.
Yeah.
He's only a sophomore, right?
That's it. So, he's a junior, yeah.
Junior, that's right. But yeah, well, like I said, he's kind of come out of his shell the last 4 or 5 games. That dunk down here on the baseline, he took it, from the side and just powered it down. He's come a long way in a short period of time here this year. And don't lose the fact that Ori just continues to play solid basketball. And he's one of the few players, he hardly ever comes off the court.
No, he doesn't.
He subs, Coach Davis subs everybody else, but Ori hardly, unless he's in foul trouble, he hardly ever comes off the court, and he goes both ends of the court, defense and offense. So, you have 2 guys with 21 points tonight, Mike. So
that's incredible.
Can't complain about that.
And BC picks up the big win. Again, final score tonight, 69-65. And on the back here at home again, coming up Friday against the Gilbert Indians, we'll have a tip at 7:30. Should be around 7:15 or so. For my broadcast partner, Kurt Pesci, this is Mike Higgins. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great night, and so long.
Tonight's game was brought to you by Lorix Auto Repair, Beth Branham Law, Zeus and Bailey's Pet Spa, Burkett, and Burkett CPAs, Creekside Restaurant, Sun Solutions, So Everly Perfect Photography, West Metro News, Krantz Cooling and Heating, the Taylor Wadford Foundation, Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Stacy Sizemore, Dunlap Plumbing, Breads and Such, Brooklyn Banquet and Conference Center, Perfecto Plumbing, and Game Day Turf Management. To find out more about Palmetto State Sports Network, visit our website at pssnsports.com. You can also download our app in the App Store by searching for Palmetto State Sports Network. Thanks for listening and have a great night.